Hey, Becker, can you say solar hot water?
Hot water.
All right, so here's the solar hot water system. Down here, we got a Harbor Freight. It's their $39 pump. It's down at the bottom of the pool, sump pump. And important that you plug this into a GFI. So I have it plugged into a GFI protected circuit. That way it can't zap anybody in the pool. So here's the water coming out. I'll show you the solar collector in a minute. Basically, it's just a bunch of black poly tubing going onto the roof. And I'll show you that in a second. But here's the water coming out of the solar pump. It's midday right now. I'll fill this up with solar hot water. And put the ducky in it. Ah! Can you help, babe? Let's see. The pool's at about 75. And this thing, I don't know if you can see it, is, oh, it's up about 90 now. Well, it's over 90. Anyways, hard to see, but it's pretty coming out of there pretty warm. Anyways, so it works. Here's the solar collector. Real high tech. Bunch of black poly tubes spread out all over the roof. Now, one of the tricky things is getting the water up to the roof. When you have one of those little pumps, they're not real good at a lot of head pressure. So you have to prime. Sometimes you have to prime it. So I made a little manifold. This is the key right here. So I can hook up the hose to here, close off. This comes from the pump. Close this off. Close this off, open this up, and pump water through the solar collector. And one thing I found is the elbows at the roof edge really help it from kinking. So I pump water through the solar collector with the hose. Then you turn on the pump, and then you close the hose off and open the pump once it's all primed. So this really simple little priming manifold. Really, it's cheap, simple, and it really works. Because otherwise you can't, with the little cheap pumps, you can't get water all the way up to the roof. And that's it. And then it comes out nice and warm. And it keeps the pool, this size pool, it keeps it, we estimate about 4 or 5 degrees warmer than it would be without the solar. So it's not, if we added another one, it might make a big difference. It's not a huge difference, but it definitely helps make the pool just a little more comfortable.